that was a fun game, folks, between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs in their final game of the 4-game series against the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley, as they finally did not lose the season at all. Thank goodness. With this one, the Marlins have won this one 6-3, and albeit this was, I will say, this is one of the best games I've seen this season. A pretty entertaining one at bats, and definitely a headache, especially since our starting pitcher was falling off the trails after a brilliant start against the Giants, which was Edward Cabrera, who had pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, but struck out 7, but gave up 3 runs. But the bullpen, well, finally I could say this, the bullpen did their job today. Hoeing got a shutout. Nardi was perfect with the strikeout. Calvin Fauci with a, because the R is silent, Fauci, he gets a strikeout, a perfect inning, and Tanner Scott gets a save with 1 strikeout. Pretty cool. And it was a 11-pitch inning for Tanner Scott. Now, how about the offense? In the 2nd inning, Jesus Sanchez bombs this baseball. I mean, he crushed this baseball 460 feet to dead center, and it hits the sign. It hit the sign of the Chicago Cubs sign. I think it's what's that? What is that sign called again? I think it was Autofield or something like that. You guys know what I'm supposed to say, but in the green center. The ball landed right there. It was crazy. So that's the first run of the game, which goes to the Marlins. Then in the bottom of the 2nd, Topman gets on base. Amaya gets on base as well. And then Horner singles to left that allows Topman to score this one. Cabrera was able to get out of that inning. Now, at the top of the 4th inning, everything was going great. Bell gets on, well, actually, first Jazz gets on base, then Josh Bell then gets on base. Then Jesus Sanchez had himself a great day. He gets an RBI in that allows Josh Bell to score this one. He singles to right. And then the next batter up, Tim Anderson hits a single to right. And runner to score, Bell goes. So the other one, Jazz scored, gets home there. This one by Tim Anderson, Bell scores on the run there. Sanchez goes 2nd, and then Emmanuel Rivera grounds it to a fielder's choice to 2nd, which I thought was a base hit. It was a base hit, right? It landed to the right field. But the right fielder, I believe the right fielder's name was Topman. Yeah, it was Topman, the guy who scored on the bottom 2nd. He threw to 2nd. Sanchez was out, or Gordon was out. The Marlins challenged it. I thought it was Sanchez for a second. Okay, yeah, it was the Tim Anderson. It was. There you go. Now I remember. Sanchez went to 2nd. Cubs challenged it because, or the Marlins challenged it because the initial call was out, and the call was overturned. He was safe at 2nd. Now there was a fielder's choice, but Sanchez was able to score this one. Rivera was able to go to 1st. But then that ends the 4th inning, right there. Bottom of the 4th, Cabrera got himself some problems. Topman goes on base again. Now Canorio goes on. And then Horner doubles to right field. That allows Topman to score. And then Cody Bellinger hits single to left. That allows Canorio to score. Bellinger goes 2nd. He actually doubled it, not singled it. But Horner goes to 3rd. But he was able to get out of that jam. Top of the 5th, there was a response. And this was a weird 5th inning. Basically, Arise hits the single to left, which bloops down, and then Was it to left? No, hold on a second. No, I am completely in the clouded. Okay, yeah, he doubled. He doubled to left. That's what I was trying to say. But there was some sun problems. Brian Taylor Cruz, also a sun problem. He singles to center, and the center fielder could not find the baseball, and the ball drops. I mean, just like, wow. And then Jazz hits a bloop single to left that allows a rise score. But that's it. So they get one back, 5-3. Cabrera then hits a 1-2-3, pretty good. There was a bad throw by Emmanuel Rivera in the sixth inning, but they were able to get out of that jam with the bullpen. I think it was Brian Hoeing. Yeah. Top of the seventh, Fortes gets on base with the double. There was a wild pitch by Drew Smiley, so he goes third. And then there was a walk, another walk. So bases loaded, and Arise grounded, got it at shortstop. And Josh Bell grounded to second. That allows Fortes to score on this one. And Sanchez struck out swinging. So nobody was able to score from this point on. A couple of chances from there and there. And then on the ninth, we skip ahead. 1-2-3 inning, like I said earlier. The final score of this game is 6-3 as the Marlins split the 4-game series with the Chicago Cubs, along with splitting the doubleheader. And finally, I can confidently tell you, we did not lose the series for once. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. But thankfully, I don't have to say we lost yet another series. So, yeah, folks, I'm satisfied with this one. And now the upcoming next opponent is the Atlanta Braves in Atlanta, Georgia. Great. So that's going to do it for this one, folks. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TVG has it back, and what it does, hit me right there with the entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG, signing out, and finally, Fish wins. Good night, everybody.